Good morning, everybody. Today we're looking at doing, well, let's start over a little bit. I got some AFCO Pro Coil Over shocks. The name right there. And I have some aftermarket upper and lower control arms. Well, try to purchase things all together. I bought these just as the lower control arms as factory replacements, which I could have bought lower control arms for coil over shocks. Instead, I bought the coil over shocks for my factory control arms because these are factory replacement control arms. Anyway, so we got to do a little fabrication. Got to remove the O-ring for the spring, for factory spring. We have to weld, this comes with your coil over shock, we have to weld this here, which means we have to remove this nut, and I'm probably going to keep that ring, and all I have to do is trim it out inside so that the shock will fit up through it. So we're going to get busy and get that done, and we'll be right back.
Ready, set, go. Yeah. No. Whoopsie. Gonna hurt.
Okay, everybody. I cut a lot out of it because it's been like 3 hours. So I had to figure out if welding this plate in there was going to work this way or if I needed to cut it all off and put it on here. And as you can see, what way I did it. So I had to cut the existing plate out in those areas so a bolt will, well actually that's where the shock bolts to, and I will show you that. And it doesn't go in this way, so don't say anything, but that's basically how that mounts. You can see it right there. And yes, it goes through like this. So we have enough room for that. We have enough room to put a bolt head in there. So this was okay. I was thinking about coming back on the outside and supporting this to make it a little bit stronger. May do that, may not. Haven't figured it out yet. Had to weld on the inside here. Not pretty because my gun was at this angle. Turned up the heat on this side. Got a little bit booger, a little more boogers on it. But it should hold. And as you can see, I came back and a little weld right there on it. So it's an awful lot of pressure on just a little piece of metal, it seems like, but we're going to move on to the next one, and I'll give you some updates on that. And have to do all this, can even put the coil overs on the car. Hey everybody, so got the lower control arms all welded in, that plate welded in, got some booger welds in there, but had to cut it, weld it, and that's where your shock mounts. So, hopefully that works. Should, I don't see why not. Now I'm loosening bolts. These are all loose. These are loose, the ball joints are loose, top and bottom. I hope I have enough weight on the car that this spring doesn't try to shoot out at me. But if not, that'll be interesting footage on the camera. Let's see, I was loosening that nut. No, not that one. Really, really tight. Really, really tight. Okay. That's better. Okay. One nut off. Oh, I am taking that off. That's not doing anything but holding the bushing. Okay. Right. Huh. Those bushings are loose, but locked. It's probably why my car wouldn't settle back down. Man. I can't get to. So much fun. That's pinched right in there. There we go. Another part. Okay, now see what happens with that spring. Oop, didn't want to go that fast. May have to cut the spring. I didn't want to. And I don't have to. Well, not yet. Might. Still kind of under tension. There we go. Well, at least it didn't shoot across the room. Now, I can put that's nice. Just broke that off. Of course. Why wouldn't you? Got these shipped to me. This is a vice grip garage repair right there. Nice, huh? So that'll be fun later on. They had them packaged. This was in the bottom of the box. And no special padding, just riding around in there. But I guess that's what you get when you go cheap. Lot different there, wasn't it? Just turned nice and free. The other one was seized up. Okay, so let's get that bottom one off. That one's going to be a nightmare. A lot of crawling around on the floor. Should have put this thing up on my lift, but I didn't. So I'm going to fight that one off, and I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Wasn't as bad as I thought. I could get it all from right here. One snag. Snag being the bolt that was in the lower control arm factory does not fit in that hole right there. So I'm going to have to figure something out. Possibly drill out that bushing. Don't know until I get there. So probably a smaller bolt that could be used, but then I've got the hole that's in the frame. Well, there's a bunch of slop there right now. Don't really know if I want any more. Anyhow, either way, I gotta remedy that situation. I'll be right back. Back at it. So I left you, bolts would not fit the lower control arm. So what I decided to do was make the hole bigger. So that took me a good 30 minutes to find the right drill bit and drill out those sleeves that were in there. And I have a question. Why do they put the grease fittings in a place that you will never be able to get to? Well, maybe you can there. Maybe. Just saying. These you can get to, but they're broken. So, anyhow, back to the drawing board. I am just setting up the camera again. So, next thing on the agenda is put this bad boy on. It looks like I'm going to have to take the tape off. Yeah, figures. Never comes off easy. Yeah, look at that. Bad mouth it and then it comes off. Oh, that's why I didn't play basketball. Missed that shot in the garbage can. I'm going to get a couple of little bolts. I forgot the bolts that I have that were for temporary mock-up are not, well, maybe they are. Man, I'm just shooting batting 1,000 here. And that's got to go on like so. Spin, 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 spin. Nope. Spin, spin. I gotta put it in the hole first. Pretty sure. That won't fit. No. So, up through the hole. Let's put a bolt in there. Yeah, I don't want to mar up my threads. Boy, this is fun. Come on. Okay, well, let's just lay in the dirt. I can hold this. Well, I broke my, my thing, belt clip, so it's in my pocket, and I'm laying on it. So that can't be good for the buttons. So I won't know until it's working, until I edit. I know what you're doing. Okay. That being, yeah, would have been easier on the lift. Maybe I'll do the other side on the lift. La 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 la. Come on, come on. Okay, so now that we have that in place, we have a spring over there. I have some thingies here. These thingies are little bearings that go on here. So when I adjust the spring, it's not grinding on that seat, that nut right there. Probably wouldn't anyway. Come to think of it. Does that nut turn? Yeah, the whole nut turns. So, yeah. It's a good thing I got those. They don't come in your packet. Does it go on that way? Can't go on. I'm going to put it on this way, which is the wide side up. Is that the right spot? I have no idea. See if the packet says anything. It does not. So, there you go. And there's some purple on here. You can't see it from where you are. Purple on here on both of them. Don't know if that means put that in that space, or I have no idea. Said there's no instructions. Probably could find something on the internet. I will do that later because I'm just kind of mocking things up at the moment. Now I have to remove this pin. Yeah. Okay. That comes off. I have to get the bushings. Bushing pack has instructions. Extra clips. Do not unscrew the needle when removing or installing the stud adapter. Okay. Rotate knob clockwise until this hits the stop. Remove Allen screw knob. Reinstall the upper grommet and washer with the chassis between the upper and lower grommets. Okay. So just want to show you what I'm looking at here. Looking at that. And I'm looking at that. That. I don't see that anywhere in here. There's a nut underneath that. So that's here. Maybe. Upper washer, upper grommet, lower grommet. So upper, lower, put that back, that. And this we took off. So guess I got to take the other one off. So, washer. What's this for? I don't understand. They don't show it on there. Lower. Stick it up through the hole. Put this one on. This one. And the jam nuts. Again, I don't know what that's for. I don't see it. And the hole being the hole. Oh yeah, a little whoopsie there. From over the years. So we're gonna try and put it in the hole. Yep, that won't work. Put this in here. Oops. And that's fully extended. Hope it is. I'm not getting any more out of it. I'm going to run that all the way down. Bring this up in here like so, which is not going to fit. Yesterday that went down with absolutely no problem. Oh, there goes some. Made it like harder. Jeez. Okay, get that out of the way. Up in there we go. But long enough? No. Of course not. Why would it be long enough? That where we need it to be. Yep. Oh, Lord. This is hitting right here, apparently. Not good, I'm assuming. Okay. Much better. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so keep in mind, I'm learning as you're watching. All right, so that goes up more. Boy, that's spring sure isn't like the other ones I took out, but you know how that works. Excuse me, I'm gonna lift with my leg here. Well, it's still not there. And roll that down. Put it in our little clip. Oops, that one's not right in the... Damn it. I squished it. Okay. Yeah. That shock's not collapsing. I guess I'm gonna have to dig out some more parts and get the, you know, this thing and see if we can't put that on. So I'll dig out some parts and see you in a minute. Okay, we're going to now remove my hub so I can then put it on that over there. Again, old hub, gonna make it work for the moment just for mock-up. I'm gonna get a different one because this one's ugly. Boy, that's a crappy little bearing. It's plastic. For some reason, I don't think that's quite going to work. Probably could have done this prior to, getting it all greasy. $173. $199. Well, so, So the seal's not going to seal. Which, no biggie. We need a new hub. So, you know what that means, ladies and gentlemen? Get some proper brakes coming, and because we're not going to be able to use the old ones. Dirt and grease. And I'll keep that from rusting. There. So, we're on pause for the time being, and we'll get some parts ordered and get back at you. Okay, we are back. We've already installed these wheel studs. They don't say put Loctite on them, which I don't see really why you would anyway, but I'm not going to. So we need to torque these to 77 pounds, so I need to go get my torque wrench. I wonder why 77's the number, but it is what it is. Seven. 77. Now, I don't know how I'm gonna, oh, I don't need that. So, well, good luck. Let's see how we can hold this and torque it at the same time. No. So, okay, I need to figure out how I can hold this thing and torque these in here. So I'll be back. Okay, it took me like 3 hours, but I figured out how to, torque these studs, and I put a 1x4 on here, And I didn't want to clamp it at anything. I didn't want to mark anything up. I didn't want to ruin my threads. But as you can see, it fits right down in there like so. And let me position you so you can see I actually did it. So positioned it like so it wedges against itself. Just hold it steady. And there we go. It actually works. Well, there's a will, there's a way, and I already did them all, so just wanted to show you how I did that, and that's how. So, don't think I need, yeah I do, still need that. Probably have to be back over there by the vise, because I'll have to figure out some other way to torque something else. So that's there for the moment. Just you can see. Okay, 77 foot-pounds. Now we have to put, hey, read your instructions, which I do have them. So I put this to the side for the moment. In a good, safe place. Bring this over. And I'm pretty sure this is where my Loctite comes in. No, it's saying pack the large inner bearing. So let's go back to that side. Now you need to, like I said, read these carefully, because depending on what spindle you have and what model car you have, you're going to put shims in it in different locations. Some shim, well, most of the shims are provided. Like mine, I had to put a shim behind here. Okay, I'm going to read some more, not read on camera, so I'll be back. Okay, still confusion here. So I'm going to put this over here. Said I had it mounted right. Could have been the wrong way, even though it fit. But there is I think you can mount this plate one way or the other to move your rotor in or out. So just going to verify that. I'm going to have to mock it up again. So I'm going to put my bearing in here and put my seal on. Sounds pretty solid. Okay, there we go. Didn't screw anything up. I'm going to go mount this on the hub. Well, why don't you just come on along with me? Put you right here, maybe. Okay, I only put a couple of these bolts in just to, well, there you go. That answers my question right there. I can't put this on there now, see? It's stupid. All right, guys. I'm gonna edit all this out, just to let you know. So sometimes you go forward, sometimes you go backwards. In this case, backwards. See you in a bit. Okay, I figured it out. So, got my alignment on my disc, which and that's, you have to shim right here, and they recommend it. You don't want your little bolt, you can see it, anyway, sticking through too far, because it'll obviously hit your rotor. Now I think I need another half a shim, and that thing will be lined, centered up perfect. These bolts were 45 pounds. These are 25 pounds. Rotor to the adapter plate, which was 45 pounds, to hub. And get some good quality, and I was afraid of this happening. This one I've had for years, but it finally gave out. This was, as you can tell, not good quality. That gave out on the last bolt at the 45 pounds. So I'm going to pick me up some good quality Torx heads. Don't know where those are. Snap-on truck doesn't come by here, but I wouldn't pay Snap-on prices anyway. So we're installed. This is just snugged, as well as that's just snugged. This is all coming back apart except for the hub and rotor assembly. That's on there forever. This is just tightened up, not torqued, but tightened. So that's it. Got my coil over in, got my tubular AR on, and I got my brakes in. That's it for this video. See me on the next one.